Yo, what is up guys, I'm here hitting you up with a new video. Today we talk about the LD SSR selector, which we will get in about 3 weeks and what to pick and stuff like that, right? Also guys, this video will not have a lot of editing going. I want to try out new things and stuff like that. If this video can get at least 100 likes, I will continue this style of editing. If not, then it's not worth my time, to be honest, because it actually takes a lot of time to do so. Before we jump right into the topic of the LD selector, quick thing in eigener Sache, my guild is currently looking for 2 new members. So if you are interested in joining a highly competitive guild, we are currently ranked 15 or something in the Etheria. My guild's name is Obscura. If you're interested in join my Discord in the link down below. Come in there and then apply for the guild application. XD showed us we will be getting a new Grim Pursuit dungeon. We will be getting 4 new shells, the Reaper Steps, Ouroboros Sword 7 and Tiger Yin. This looks like he's probably some sort of debuffer because he was equipped on Hiruki or Hizuki or whatever the new SR character was. This could also be some sort of support. Reaper Steps is 100% a DPS shell. I'm curious what this is all about, and this is probably some sort of support. Tiger Yin, oh, who knows, but this is supposedly coming with the patch on Thursday. So guys, I'm not sure if I will do a Plum showcase first or if I will do Grim Pursuit video on how to farm it in Inferno difficulty, right? So be on the lookout for that. Let's talk about the LD units we have currently in the game, and we will categorically go through every one of them. We have Doki Doki. Doki Doki is a support type of unit which sees just not that much play in PvE, but she's more of a PvP unit in general. So if you're missing her, she's a great unit, especially if you want to deal with CC. She's a great unit to counter that, and she's a great unit overall as a support unit. Then we got Mio. Mio's role is a CC unit. She's also more of a PvP than a PvE unit, even though you can use her in PvE. She's more of a mid-game type of PvE unit, but later down the line you really don't use her that much. She can be a little bit more gimmicky, but not for your general farm. You don't really use her that much, but she's a pick you can get if you want her. Then Messiah, Golden Boy, Best Boy. High damage output, you see him in a lot of my videos. Very strong, very unique as well. Excels in both PvE and PvP. He can just do about anything you want. Then we got Shadow Zanya. If dot is allowed, dots are broken. Dots are very strong. But the thing is, at the end of the day, dots for the most part are more niche and cannot be used everywhere, so this will be tough. Maybe she will shine a little bit more now with the new dungeon that is coming on Thursday, but we will wait and see, because the boss can also have just dot immunity and then she will be utter useless. Then we got Heinrich, our standard AoE stripper, best stripper currently in the game right now. Does everything you want from him, applies the last words debuff, which increases crit damage and the wound and the buff block, so they can't really get rid of all the shenanigans you do to the enemies, right, unless they cleanse it, but it's a little bit tougher. Lilium is a true powerhouse in both PvE and PvP. Great pickup, she does everything for you. Her banner was recently, if you didn't pick her up, now's your chance to get her. The absolute sunshine of Etheria restart. Lily, best support in the entire game, does everything for you, boosts your team, gives you speed buff, supports your DPS unit, follow-up attack, all the shenanigans, resetting skills, resetting enemies and stuff like that. Does everything for you. Here is the short answer. If you miss a wide variety of LD units now, or if you're a new player, pick Lily. That's it. Just pick Lily. Lily, as of today, with that free LD selector coming, is officially a free-to-play unit. Yes, free-to-play. Lily is a free-to-play unit. Plus is not a free-to-play unit. Tsukiyomi is also not a free-to-play unit, because for those units you have to go to standard banner to pick him up. You don't have a rated banner for those. Every LD character is now, except for Plum, is now considered a free-to-play unit. You get a selector now. If anybody still complains, oh, I don't have Lily, that is your own fault if you did not pick her up from the selector. I don't want to read any comments about complaining about Lily. Now's your time to get her. If you pick something else and decide to pick Shadow Zanya because you felt like, oh, I need the dot, and didn't pick your Lily, your own fault. No one cares about you anymore. Now for everybody else, what are you going to do? There are a couple of options here in general. If you have Lily, or Lily was maybe even the last missing LD picks, then it depends on what else do you have or not have. I would do the same thing if you have like if you have two LDs missing, okay? If it's Doki, if it's me, whatever it might be at the end of the day. You're not pressured, if you especially can clear all the PvE content anyways, to get any of the units you're missing right off the bat. So if you're missing two LD units, the best advice I can give you is hold your selector and wait till you pull one or the other LD unit. Once that happens, now you pick the other one, and this is how you complete your roster. This is the best course of action because that just allows you a higher chance of completing your LD selection overall. If you miss two, just wait till you pull one or the other and then use the selector to get the other one. That's the best thing you can do, especially if you want to have both units, right? Because it could happen that you choose one unit and then you summon and then you get that unit that you chose, and then you would be like, damn, if I had saved my selector, I could have picked now the other one. So keep that in mind. That is the other course of action. Now, if you have like 3 units you are missing, then it depends like what you really want to have. Like Lily, you should always high prioritize her. Outside of that, really, Yali will be a rated banner, so we'll not talk about her. Shadow Zanya is not worth, in my opinion. There's too much dot immunity going on and stuff like that. I don't really think they do anything with her too much. Unless she's the last missing LD, then of course pick her up. But outside of that, it's really between Lilium, MaTeIRiA, Heinrich, Doki. Even Mio is not that crazy unless you want to have her. But it's about these units really. As I said, just wait and pick up depending on what you want, and it also depends on playstyle. If you play CC, I highly recommend Heinrich, because now with Plume you have now 2 units that can strip, so you can pivot to one or the other depending on if you play RTA and stuff like that. Same with Doki. Keep that in mind. These units are like Doki, I would only pick up if you are interested in PvP, right? Like if you're missing a wide variety in this roster here, for example, Doki is not a unit you should pick up if you like say, I don't care about PvP. Yeah, then don't pick up Doki, because Doki is not that great in PvE. Let's be honest here. She can be useful, but there are way better options than her. She's like strictly for PvP. Same with Mio. If you want to play PvP, yeah, you can pick her up there, but for PvE it's like whatever. Heinrich, you should also like for PvE, he's good there. But now with Plum, not necessarily, to be honest. But those are PvP options in general. Like for PvE, your best PvE options are Lily, Lilium, MaTeIRiA. And to a certain degree Zanya, but she's like the lowest tier there, because like you never know, unless you struggle really hard, then maybe okay. But let's assume for a second you have all of these units, right? Because there are also people, what dupe should I pick, right? I have all the units here, what dupe should I pick? Well, it's fairly easy. If you want to dupe something, it's either between Lilium and MaTeIRiA. Only these 2 units you want to dupe. No other matters, because all support units, dupes do not provide you anything. They don't do anything, but dupes matter more for DPS unit than they matter for support units. DPS units just get a little bit more damage that helps them in general. So if you wanna dupe something, either Lilium or MaTeIRiA, that is your choice of pick, right? And yeah, guys, this is actually all for this video. I just wanted to make this a quick video on how you want to prioritize your LD free selector. With that information, do whatever you want. Now you're prepared for that. Do a wise decision. All the non-Lily havers, you know what to do. But yeah, this is for today's videos, guys. For first day, dude, there will be so much stuff we have to cover in terms of units and stuff. Who knows, maybe I do a live stream, maybe I do something else. But yeah, that's for that, guys. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and see you with the next one. Deuces.